No one can save you. We stand here to welcome you home. Oh, we welcome you home. Well, we welcome you home. Well, we welcome you home. Well, we welcome you home. Oh, we welcome you home. Oh, and lift up your voice. It does not need to sound pretty. It does not need to sound pretty. Hey, just real, baby. Just real, baby. Just real, baby. Just real, baby. Hey, 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 hey. Well, we welcome you home. Well, we welcome you home. Well, we welcome you home.
Welcome back, everybody. Hey, happy Thursday to you and yours. Thanks for joining us out tonight. My name's Casey Campbell. I'm the MC of the Whispering Beard Folk Festival and all of these online festivities. Happy Thursday to you. What are we? Week 5, episode 5. Goodness gracious. It's been obviously a few weeks longer than that since we've been in the quarantine. So hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's staying safe out there, staying as healthy as you can. If you do get sick, please follow the recommendations of your doctor. It's still going around mighty hard in places, as a matter of fact. And so, we are keeping our thoughts with everybody out there on the front lines of trying to just keep safe and healthy. Remember, wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. All right. And stay out of the creek come a bad storm. Okay. We sure appreciate you joining us out here for episode 5 of the home edition. Here, we've got our sponsors we want to thank very much for getting this all together for us. Let's start off with Mind Ignition Studios out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, they've been capturing the recordings and the audio for the Whispering Beard for several years now, along with Mr. Brian Muth and Muth Audio supplying the PA rigs for all of our live festivals. And so between those two cats, they've been getting it done. And Mind Ignition, Rob and Alex over there mastering and mixing all of the multi-track audio you're hearing tonight, along with that video from Lifeboat, ladies and gentlemen, Jeff and Misty over at Lifeboat Digital Media. We thank those guys so much for all of this multi-camera footage that they've been capturing over the many years. And a big thanks to ProSource Technology Solutions out of Westchester, Ohio, supplying the bandwidth and the virtual computer and the computing power to run all of this high-definition footage right at you. So don't be afraid to put it on the big screen, folks. And big thanks to our nonprofit partner here, Play It Forward, ladies and gentlemen. We're presenting through Play It Forward to help their mission as well. They've been reaching out to the Cincinnati area musicians that have needed help for years now, over a decade. And we are very happy that every donation that you give tonight will also help Play It Forward. So every single dollar you give to the folks you're seeing here tonight, it goes straight to the Whiskey Bend Valley Boys and my brother the Bear. And to Joe's Truck Stop, it goes to all of the guys on the backside of that, Mind Ignition and Lifeboat, and all of our sponsors benefit from this footage here, trying to get it into your homes. So we sure appreciate you. You can find all of the donation stuff via the banner down below. So let's see. Well, a little bit about where I am. We'll just kind of ease into the night. I've been really looking forward to this evening. I don't know about you guys. There's been a lot of online music that's kind of helped me get through some of these past days. People do it all day long. A lot of our Cincinnati friends and family are out there doing it. And I see Dan Van Vechten out doing some shows, and I see Rob McAllister out doing some shows, and I see Sean and Mike of the Tillers getting out doing some kid jams and various solo jams. And Joe, who you're going to see tonight's done a couple. He's been raising money for other venues and stuff. And we're going to be getting a part of a lot of that as well. And so just make sure wherever you may be stationed, tune into your locals. Find maybe some of those local musicians that are out doing it. Just pay attention to them. If you have the means, make sure you're giving a little bit to that virtual tip jar, and we're going to pass that tip jar around here for those guys tonight too. It's just a strange time again, as we've talked about every week. It's kind of a strange time right now for everybody who's used to being on the road, especially this time of year, man. We're gearing up. The weather's turning. We're all starting to get into the busy season, and we're just staring at a big empty calendar. So we're all still figuring it out, and we're trying to do our part for those guys here tonight by just having a little bit of fun with you at home. And while you're at home, don't forget the hashtag Beardo Campout, all one word. That's how hashtags work. Hashtag Beardo Campout. You can do it on Facebook or Instagram, I guess Twitter, but we don't really follow Twitter, so you probably have a less likely chance of winning anything from doing that. But you can do that. That's perfectly fine. But I would say maybe Facebook or Instagram, hashtag Beardo Campout. And we're going to just kind of collect a few of those. Maybe we'll share some pictures around as they're coming in. Just let us know kind of your little rig, your setup. Make yourself a little cozy artificial fire and maybe toast some s'mores in the microwave or something. Have some fun with it. And that's thanks to our good buddy Ray Vietti of the Harms Brothers, who had that idea. We've had some ideas. We had Beth Fugate hit us up about doing a Beardo and barbecue. People showing off their barbecue rigs while watching the footage while the weather's turning nice on us here. So maybe we'll do beards and barbecue. Maybe we'll reach out to some of these barbecue joints around Cincinnati. Who knows? We got all kinds of ideas. Again, it's all for a good cause. These artists and production crews who just trying to do what we do, and that's entertain y'all. So we're going to do it here through the internet tonight. We're going to go ahead and get right to it, folks. I want to raise my mason jar to you. This little bit is a little lemonade potion from my friend Roger down in Kentucky, and so I thought maybe tonight would be a good time to partake a little bit. Our very first guests here are some of our favorites of the Whispering Beard community. They've been with us for many years now. I want to say 11, maybe even 12. And it's a big smile and a right damn good time when you get down to see the Whiskey Bent Valley Boys play. So, ladies and gentlemen, a toast to you and yours at home. Hashtag Beardo Campout. I'll join you at the break. My name's Casey. Coming up right now, the Whiskey Bent Valley Boys.
It's my pleasure to bring on these next fellers. You know them very well. They need no introduction to this crowd. The latest album is called Whiskey Sessions Volume 1. Sessions. Whiskey Sessions Volume 1. There it is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome them back to Whispering Beard, the Whiskey Bent Valley Boys. Yes, sir. Shady Grove, my darling. Shady Grove, my little miss. I'm going back to Orland. Shady Grove, my little miss. It's Shady Grove, my darling. Shady Grove, my little miss. I'm going back to Orland. Yeah, buddy. Whispering Bear 2017. It's such a great thing. All righty, we're going to do a whiskey drinking song, folks. This one's called I Drank Up All That Whiskey. Hey, boys. Taste is red. If you smell that whiskey, you know where I be found. See, look on the hick stump, passing that drawer around. Never have too many whiskey drinking songs, I tell you what. This fella's a good advice. Ready, boys?
little bit of old Kentucky music right here in old Friendship, Indiana, folks. We've been busy all year, folks. We've had a good old time going all around the world this year. It's always great to come back and play for you folks, always. A lot of friendly folks. We just got done with the Kentucky State Fair, folks. So if any of you folks have ever been there before. The weather, oh, the weather we have today compared to where we were on this day last week. I believe we played way too long last Friday at the Kentucky State Fair at about 102 heat index, and it feels awesome today. All right, we're going to do a song about the great state of Kentucky here. About growing your own corn, folks, to make your own whiskey. About getting on that Ohio River, folks, and chasing a monster, one of a lifetime dream. The song's called Old Kentucky.
That's where I was born and raised. Over there, you'll find me fishing on the banks of the Ohio. On the banks of the Ohio. I was born in old Kentucky. That's where that whiskey on those fields passed down to me. Learned to make that old corn liquor from my paw on the Ohio. On the banks of the Ohio. Growing my corn to make that whiskey. On those fields
it up a pace here. Feel free to do some dancing, folks. This song's called Moon Behind the Cedar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, folks. A little bit of old-time music for you. Good for your soul, folks. It's good for your soul. That's what Grandpa always said. Same thing he always said about that old corn liquor. It's good for your soul. So we got a brand new CD out, folks, entitled Whiskey Sessions Volume 1. And Volume 2 is not too far behind, folks. We're going to pump them out. We've got a nice area to record now, and we're going to be able to put them out a lot quicker and a lot of new music all the time. That just makes us happy, folks. Then we don't get caught playing the same tunes all the time. We can just keep moving along and try different stuff. Old-time stuff, folks. That's the only type of stuff we know what to do. All right, we're going to do a new blues song we wrote, folks, called The Sack of Flour.
Sack of flour.
Yes, I will. Oh, the sack of flour, folks. You can do a lot of things with a sack of flour. It's a broad topic right there, folks. Alrighty. Folks, we're thrilled to be here. We're saddened by all things that can possibly be said that we're not saying tonight. Because y'all are in for a treat all night long. But sometimes the road just calls, folks, and you gotta answer. So we're gonna do you a traveling song right here called Go Around This World, Baby Mine. There we go.
I'm going to Arkansas, baby mine. Ooh, I'm going to North Carolina, baby mine. Oh, I'm going to North Carolina, baby mine. I'm going to North Carolina, from there and out to China. I'm going to North Carolina, baby mine. Oh, I'm going around the ocean, baby mine. Oh, I'm going to cross the ocean, baby mine. I'm going to cross the ocean, without losing notion. I'm going to cross the ocean, baby mine. If you ain't got no money, baby mine. Well, if you ain't got no money, baby mine. If you ain't got no money, get yourself another honey. If you ain't got no money, baby mine. Well, I'm going around this world, baby mine. Well, I'm going around this world, baby mine. I'm going around this world. I'm going in, oh. I'm going around this world, baby mine.
Cheers to you all. Alrighty, folks. So we used to play a song called Wild Bill Jones a long time ago, and we kind of quit playing it. That's because we just weren't playing it the way I really wanted to play the song, and I could never really figure out exactly how I wanted to play it. So we just kind of dropped it over the years, and went to Eastern Kentucky, got to spend some time with a fella named George Gibson, and picked up a little influence from him on Mr. Wild Bill Jones, and we recorded and put it on the new album, folks, and we're going to try it on you right here. It's Wild Bill Jones and his long neck bottle.
Take a little walk. Oh, I ran across the Wild Bill Jones. He was walking, he was talking by my true lover's side. Oh, I begged him to leave her alone. staggered, now he fell to the ground, and he gave one deathly dying moan. Oh, he wrapped his arms round my true lover's side. Oh, I left him to leave her alone. Oh, oh, darling, 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 you are on your own. With this money in my pockets, now this pistol's in my hands, and I'm looking for a Wild Bill Jones.
Oh, Wild Bill Jones. All righty, we're going to do another whiskey song, folks, but we're going to take it a little further down south. We're going to go down to the old Tennessee area and get into that old sour mash, folks. Got to get in that old sour mash whiskey every once in a while. And I do not recommend it, folks, because I had one of the worst hangovers ever about 2 days ago. And I spent all night with Mr. Jack Daniels. And the next day I hung out with him all day again, folks, but on the back side of it. And it was a rough experience, that old sour mash. It's been a while, folks, and shoo, it's going to be a while again. All right, this one's called Old Sour Mash Whiskey. Whispering Beard. Looking good, looking good. Y'all gonna have a great crowd all weekend. Lord it be. Mother Nature. She's kind this week, folks. She's kind.
Nice camera.
All I heard was Smile Band. Alrighty, so we had a request song, and I really want to dedicate this song to all the tie-dye boys. You guys are awesome. I hear they play this song quite a bit. He thanked us for this song. So I think it might be their song now, folks.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hand it over.
We're going to lay it on you, though, just for these fellas. And all of the other folks that want to hear it. This song's called Ain't It a Shame?
Well, it ain't shame to get a drink on a Sunday, ain't a shame. Well, it ain't shame to go drinking on a Sunday, ain't a shame. I think we're all right. Ain't shame to get drunk on a Sunday when you did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, ain't a shame. Well, ain't a shame, oh boy, now ain't a shame. Well, ain't a shame, oh boy, now ain't a shame. Ain't shame to get drunk on a Sunday when you did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, ain't a shame. On a Sunday when you did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, ain't a shame. Oh no, well ain't a shame, oh boy, now ain't a shame. Well ain't a shame, oh boy, now ain't a shame. Ain't shame to get drunk on a Sunday when you did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, ain't a shame. Sunday ain't the same. Well, ain't shame the fried chickens on Sunday ain't the same. Ain't shame the fried chickens on a Sunday when you did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday ain't a shame. Well, ain't a shame, oh boy, now ain't a shame. Well, ain't a shame, oh boy, now ain't a shame. Ain't shame to get drunk on a Sunday when you did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday ain't a shame. When you did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, ain't a shame.
Yeah. Ain't it a shame?
You guys are fun.
Alrighty, folks. We've only missed one Whispering Beard Folk Festival, one ever, folks, and it was the very, very first one. I believe it was held in someone's backyard. So we're thrilled to be here again this year, folks. Can't take anything for granted, folks, so it's always good to be back. Been doing a lot of fishing this year, folks. Been doing a whole lot of fishing, I tell you what. If you happen to follow us on the old Instagram or anything like that, you see all the fishing I like to do, folks. And we wrote a few songs when we were fishing. We're going to write some songs about fishing in the near future. You know, when you're catfishing, there's a lot of time to kill sometimes, so it's always a good time to come up with something crafty. Alrighty, folks. So, fortunately, like I said, we have to roll somewhat after we get done, but we're going to try to stick around as long as we possibly can. Because why would we want to leave? Right? Gosh. Alrighty, boys. We're going to lay one on you right here.
Well, Paul Reuben had a train, now we put it on the track. Well, he's going to the Lord knows when. Well, oh, me now, and so Lordy my, you can hear that whistle blow 100 miles. Paul Reuben ran that train there from Town to Manco, and he couldn't get no better Smith. Well, it's 500 miles from his wife and his child. I wish he was 500 more. Well, Paul Reuben had a wreck, now he broke his pro neck. Well, he's laying there, damn sad dead rim. Oh, he's laying by that track, broke all the bones in his back. Oh, come on, never did make it on board. Yeah,
my buddy. That's an old classic song right there, folks. We figured we'd break it down in the middle for you a little bit. Have a little fun. Alrighty, folks, this is going to be probably our last song. We're glad we came out. I'm glad you all came out supporting this great festival. There's a bunch of good guys that put all this on. It's like a darn family. It's like the family reunion.
That's right. Ain't it though?
It's like Grace, but she's been dead for years. Come and check our merchandise out, folks. We'll come over and talk to you. We love to talk to y'all and shoot the shit. And I'll make sure these boys take their teeth out, folks. They get a little feisty sometimes, and you get their teeth out of them, though. Worst case scenario, folks, they're just going to drool on you just a little bit. Shouldn't be too bad, folks. I got their tetanus shots before I let them out of the cage earlier, so they should be good to go. Thanks again, folks. This is going to be the last one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Whispering Beard Hall of Fame artist, Whiskey Band Valley Boys. Mighty fine pegging and singing, fellas. All right. Folks, we got Darren Bradbury coming up next. Hey, fellers, don't go too far. Hey, fellers. They can see me on the screen right now. Mason, JR. I think they want you back. Ladies and gentlemen, they're Hall of Fame artists. It's our 10th year. I mean, how can we not have them back for one more song? They've only missed one. 9 out of 10 years. I never scored better than that on any test I took in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, how about it one more time for the Whiskey Bent Valley Boys?
Check, check. All righty, folks. Thanks so much for having us. All righty, Black Eyed Susie.
Black Eyed Susie went down home. She was a gingham gal. I got drunk and I got loose and I went home to Black Eyed Susie now. Hey, hey, Black Eyed Susie now. Whoa, whoa, Black Eyed Susie now. Hey, hey, Black Eyed Susie, Black Eyed Susie, bread. Happy one, they said the other name baby one. Like this good, like baby now. Hey, hey, Black Eyed Susie now. Whoa, whoa, Black Eyed Susie now. Hey, hey, Black Eyed Susie, Black Eyed Susie, bread. Run, where the fox gonna get you? Run, baby, run, where you better get away. Run, baby, run, where the fox gonna get you? Run, baby, run, where you better get away. Run, baby, run, where the fox gonna get you? Run, baby, run, where you better get away. Run, baby, run, where the fox gonna get you? Run, baby, run, where you better get away.
Thank you, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, Whiskey Bent Valley Boys. The Whiskey Bent Valley Boys, ladies and gentlemen. 10-year beard. Here we are, folks. Welcome to the beard.
All right, everybody. Yeah, give it up. Whiskey Bent Valley Boys. Woo! The Whiskey Bent Valley Boys. All right, everybody, set your drinks down for just a second. Up on your feet. Coach is back. I'm going to stretch you out for the second break here, okay? So everybody just start loosening up nice and loose. Everybody just get nice and loose. Start slow. Start slow. My name's Casey Campbell, everybody. I'm the MC of the Whispering Beard Folk Festival. Thank you all for joining us. If you've never joined us, shake it out. Don't forget your feet now. Shake out those feet. Shake out those feet. There you go. All right. All right, everybody. All right. Feet shoulder width apart. Hands nice, all tall up in the air. As tall as you can go. I got to bend over halfway. Just look up. Nice, easy look up. All right. We're going to thank our sponsors here real quick, folks. All right. Look ahead. Stick your arm straight out in front of you. Stick your arm straight out to either side of you. Now go to your right side. Bend over. And let's thank our first sponsor, Mind Ignition from Cincinnati, Ohio, ladies and gentlemen. Running our sound, doing all of the mastering on the recording of the audio. Big thanks to Brian Muth of Muth Audio for all of the PA gear during the beard for the last several years. All right, come back up to center, everybody, and go left. Now, let's thank Lifeboat Digital Media for all of the wonderful multi-camera work during the beards of the last several years. We thank them for their work, not only then, but now, right in my ear. Big thanks to Jeff Perholtz. And a big thanks to ProSource Technology Solutions out of Westchester, Ohio. And everybody come back up to center and bend over nice and easy. Thanks to ProSource Technology Solutions, everyone, giving us the bandwidth, giving us the virtual computer, and some IT help along the way, ladies and gentlemen. Small business, large business, hit up ProSource. And a big thanks to our nonprofit partner, Play It Forward. And everybody start rolling up slowly. Roll up slowly to standing position. Big thanks to Play It Forward, our nonprofit out of Cincinnati, Ohio, helping musicians for over a decade now in their time of need. And ladies and gentlemen, now is the time. So all of your donations are going to be helping Play It Forward, as well as our artists and producer crews. All right, everybody, wrists, roll your wrists out. Don't forget about your wrists and ankles, folks. Common injuries, common injuries. Yeah. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves here through this little period of isolation and less seeing of one another than we did in the past. Obviously, some of those crowd scenes kind of give me anxiety now. All right, let's roll out both your ankles. I'm kidding, you can't do that. Let's just roll out your right ankle. Unless you're sitting, you can roll out both ankles, but I'm not. Right ankle, just roll it around, nice and easy, back and forth, easy peasy. We're going to loosen you up here for the My Brother the Bear set, folks. This is the family bear set. We're really excited about this one. Switch feet, go to your left foot. We're really excited about this set, folks. This was the family set from just a couple years back. He had the entire crew. His dad's on accordion, his brother's on drums. He's got I can't remember who the bass player was right offhand, and then his sister was singing, of course, and then Dan on the guitar. All right, everybody, you can take your seat if you feel good. Give it another last little shake before you pick up your drink. All right, everybody. Well, we're going to see you at the break here. Big thanks again to all of our sponsors. Thanks to you guys for donating. Again, all of the money is going to our artists and to the production crews and all that stuff for these films. So sit back, relax, enjoy the My Brother the Bear set. We'll see you here in probably about 50-ish minutes or so.
It's my privilege to introduce the entire Bear clan here, and they've picked up a bass player, Mr. Jonathan Dahl, today. Ladies and gentlemen, My Brother the Bear.
Absolutely. Thank you.
I know I should tell you I'm sorry for all the shit I have done. So when I see you on Thursday, we can put down the stones and bask in the glow of our rose window. And when you call me a liar, I know I just can't deny it. But the one thing that is true is the love that we share when we're caught in the glare of our rose window. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Don't let me go.
say that this could be better. If I leave you alone, but this life is always uncertain. Except holding you tight, the dark of the night neath our rose window. So just hold me tight in the dark of the night neath our rose window.
Thank you all so much. It's great to be here at Friendship. This is so fantastic. It's been so many years since I've tried to get all these folks together in one place. This is my family. This is where my music came from. And it's really awesome to share it all with you guys today. I'll introduce the band later. 4 bears and a dog. This is great. Hope you guys are having a blast. I got here last night and managed to keep myself at least decently sober enough to come play for you all this today. This brace might not work for me. Okay, cool. We're good. This is a song about Cincinnati. Advice. Always had to tell it to me twice. Ended up the one in love, but not the one who's loving. So maybe there's a reason for the shame. Another night of standing in your rain. Hope the next boy that you kiss be something you remember. Back to the place where the whole thing started, passing the brick and the freeway sign, over the mountains to sink in the streets below. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Darker thoughts within. 'Cause even though my hands still shake, my heart's no longer faking. Queen of my illusions and my heart, queen of all the pieces fall apart. Open up your poison arms, your son misses his mother. Oh, back to the place where the whole thing started, passing the brick and the freeway sign, over the mountains to sink in the streets below. I'm coming home. Oh, I'm coming home. Oh, well, I'm coming home. So when I switch out these harmonicas, I'm going to introduce you all to the band. To my left, I got my eldest sister, Jenny Bear. She taught me how to play, she taught me the glory of 1980s era music videos, usually Bon Jovi or Europe, and the glorious strength of Aquanet.
Oh.
Back here on the drums, you've all met him before. This is my brother, the original Brother Bear, Mike Bear. His radiator blew about 30 miles south of here, and he found himself a nice young man from the Advanced Auto Parts to bring him up there, and he hung out with us all last night, and we partied with him. So only in friendship can you do that. When you do an act of good Samaritanism and you end up coming to hang out with a bunch of beardos all night. To my right is my papa, my dad. The start of it all, the start of all this mess, for better or for worse, Mr. Bill Bear. And you know this guy, this is one of the best bass players in Cincinnati, Mr. John Dahl back there on the bass. It's awesome to have them all here and help me play some songs for you all. This is great. There's one little lady in my life that's missing, and anybody that's heard me before knows that I love her to death. So this is a song that I wrote for her. This is a song for Bearlo that's sitting down in Alabama. The song's called Abigail. When I was a boy, I had nothing to prove. Grew into a man with nothing to lose. And over and over and over again, I'm patiently awaiting the break in the bed. So come on, dear Abigail, hurry back home. The love we've been given is not just your own. Come on, dear Abigail, hurry back home. The love we've been given is not only your own. Meet me tomorrow where the meadowlark sings, with flowers in your hair and your grandmother's ring. And here on these paradise shores I will say that I love you forever as I do today. Come on, dear Abigail, hurry back home. The love we've been given is not just your own. Come on, dear Abigail, hurry back home. The love we've been given is not only your own. So sit by the fire, come to the end, and spin tales of lovers and liars and friends. As the embers turn silver and the stories are through, Together we'll walk to that land that is new. So come on, dear Abigail, hurry back home. The love we've been given is not just your own. Come on, dear Abigail, hurry back home. The love we've been given is not only your own.
Thank you. This is awesome. This is amazing. I'm having a blast up here with these guys. We haven't sang together since we were little kids, and it's an amazing thing that they all decided to come take their busy schedule out and come up and join me in this music. This is a song. It's kind of appropriate that we do this song because I wrote this song for them when I was traveling around in the Army, and and now that I travel around playing music with folks, I always see the updates on Facebook of what they're going through and what they're doing, whether their car gets stolen or their eye gets eaten out by a dog, and it's strange.
Oh yeah. True stories, folks.
It's strange. It's strange when you're that far away from people that you're, with all the technology today, we're so connected, but we're still so far away you can't do anything with them. So I wrote this song for them. This song's called Gray Old Sky.
Gray old sky, don't you rain on me. There's somewhere else that I long to be. So carry me away and lift up all your arms to my baby's arms. Time, old time, take your hands from me, 'cause I can't go if I'm not free. So carry thee away and lift up all your arms to my Father's arms. Gray old sky, don't you rain on me. There's somewhere else that I long to be. So carry me away and lift up all your arms to my Father's arms. Mean old world, take your weight from me. My back is tired and I'm on my knees. So take these words and lift up all your arms to my sister's arms. Gray old sky, don't you rain on me. Somewhere else that I long to be. So carry me away and lift up all your arms to my sister's arms. please pass me by for another day under other skies. And take this love and lift up all your hearts to my brother's arms. Gray old sky, don't you rain on me. Somewhere else that I long to be. So carry me away, lift up all your hearts to my brother's arms. Carry me away, lift up all your hearts to my baby's arms. Thank you all so much. I'm a true believer that love, any sort of love, whether it's love of a romantic love or love of family or love of a place, makes a song so much better and so meaningful. And it's great to have these folks up here and joining me and adding this music. What you're hearing now is the first time I've heard it too, so I'm just as happy as all you are. This song's about Kim Kardashian's butt crack.
Yes!
Ready?
Yes!
Go. Well, saw's about to fall neath that dirty city wall. Daddy's little girl, hide your ribbons and your curls. The streets are alive tonight and they're coming here to swallow you whole. No, we don't need your money, honey. Here we only trade in souls. But hush now, darling, don't you cry. You'll be famous by and by, oh, by and by. Of two in court to pay her dues, locked up for driving wrong with her babies in the trunk. She said the devil made me do it, but that devil said you got me wrong. You see, babies get to heaven, it's just you I wanted all along. So hush now, darling, don't you cry. You'll be famous by and by, oh, by and by, by and by. Tiny little sting, you never felt a thing. The needle in your veins is driving you insane. With a word you could change the world. Think of all you could have said. But you're just another burned out junkie flunky singing from his grave. buying, 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 buying.
Sometimes we end all at the same time. All right, what's next, guys? Oh, sweet. Grandpa's song. All right, so my grandpa, Albert Gabriel Huff, lived downstairs of all of us when we grew up. And it was not his dad, but my mom's dad. And he was your typical Irish drunken son of a bitch. He sat in his chair and listened to he'd sit there with the racetrack going on and watching the Reds game, drinking cheap beer, smoking cigars. He didn't really have much to say. If you were lucky, when he stood up, he remembered to put his suspenders on so his pants wouldn't fall off. But but every year around March in Cincinnati, he would have his own float in the St. Patrick's Day parade. And as kids, we all went. We thought it was awesome. You know, we're in the parade. We're in Dad's Cutlass in his convertible and going down there and hanging out with Grandpa, driving around downtown. And I didn't find out till later why he really got his own float in that parade. He was an officer in an Irish heritage organization in Cincinnati called the Ancient Order of Hibernians. And in 1957, they all got together and decided that they were going to put as many Cincinnati Reds into the All-Star game as they could. So they printed out a whole bunch of pre-filled out ballots that had postage on them. All you had to do was sign your name and stick it in the mailbox. And they went out to the Cincinnati Enquirer, to the Delhi Press, to the Western Hills News, Price Hill Press, every newspaper you could find. If you got a newspaper, you got an all-star ballot. But they went one step further, being the Irish drunken bastards that they were. And they went to all the local bars, the Crow's Nest, the Corner Pub, Sunset Lounge, all over the place. And they made deals with the bartenders saying nobody gets a drink until they sign the all-star ballot. So that year in 1957, 7 of the 8 position players for the all-star team were Cincinnati Reds. And that's why my grandpa got his own goddamn float. So this is a song about him.
We never had much when I was a kid, but that never meant much to him. Saltines and sardines and cheap burger beer. Grandpa, how don't you know that's a sin? Grandpa, how don't you know that's a sin? Well, he lived downstairs in the house where I was born with his sweet, quiet wife, Rosemary. And he'd smoke his cigar, saying, bring me a jar, and I'll give you some smoke for free. He would give you that smoke for free. He was Irish and ornery and meaner than hell, and he drank in his armchair all day. But when March came around, we would roll into town with the king of St. Patty's Parade. Well, he knew about baseball and boxing and war. At least his bookies all said that he did. And he'd sit in that chair with his radio up yelling loud for the Cincinnati kid. Yelling loud, hey horse, move your ass! And I learned to swallow my pride on the lower west side when he'd walk us from school those days. But oh Lord, it's so hard to stay humble when everybody's shouting his name. Jim Tarbell was shouting his name. He was Irish and ornery and neater than hell, and he drank in his armchair all day. And when March came around, we would roll into town with the king of St. Patty's Parade. But I guess it all caught up with him, all the smoke and the booze, and they buried him right down the street. But I took what I learned, and a profit was turned, selling drinks for a quarter apiece. I sold drinks for a quarter apiece. He was Irish and ornery and neater than hell, and he drank in his armchair all day. When March came around, we would roll into town with the king of St. Patty's Parade. He was Irish and ornery and near than hell, and he drank in his armchair all day. But when March came around, we would roll into town with the king of St. Patty's Parade. He was the king of St. Patty's Parade. Thank you so much. Man, this has been fantastic. We got a couple more songs left here for you.
Hey man, you're pretty good.
Hey, buddy.
You're pretty good.
I got some pretty good genes. So this is a song about the crow's nest. It's funny because as kids we would go there during Lent to get fish sandwiches, and all the adults would get something to drink. Come later to find out that when he was 16, 17 years old, his rock band was playing in the upstairs of the crow's nest. When we became of drinking age, we were hanging out at the crow's nest all the time because he could roll in there with a pocket full of dimes and just get wasted all night. So the crow's nest has kind of become like a center of our social lives, which is pretty amazing if you've ever been there. You know that it's got a special clientele. It takes a lot of love to love that place as much as we do. But when I left for the Army, I came back to Cincinnati and I didn't really call anybody. People change their numbers and they go disappear, and you don't really keep in contact with everybody that you used to hang out with. So I just decided one night to roll into the crow's nest when I was home, not tell anybody that I was off on leave. And I shit you not, Baker comes up to me, he's like, "Hey man, I haven't seen you in a while, where you been?" I said, "I've been in the Army for 4 years, brother." It's like, "Cool, welcome home." That's just that town. I mean, everybody's sitting at the same bar stool you left them 10 years ago. Which is amazing. It's a comforting thing to have. So I wrote this song for that place. It's called Lonesome Town.
Baby, I'm leaving, she says as she walks towards the door. In her eyes, you see, this time is not like the hundreds before. There's a man that I found in another town, and he's coming to take me away. There's nothing you can do to stop her or convince her to stay. So won't you come on down to Lonesome Town, where the whiskey runs clear and your troubles all drown, and the world's broken hearted fill the bar stools all around. Won't you come on to Lonesome Town? Sleep never comes when you're lying alone in your bed. Her face fills the visions that dance around in your head. And you pray that tonight, when you turn on the light, she'll be waiting for you to come home. But other than the ghosts in your room, you're just sleeping alone. So won't you come on down to Lonesome Town, where the whiskey runs clear and your troubles all drown, and the world's broken hearted fill the bar stools all around. But won't you come on to Lonesome Town? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on down to Lonesome Town, where the whiskey runs clear and your troubles are drowned, and the world's broken hearted fill the bar stools all around. Won't you come on to Lonesome Town? Won't you come on to Lonesome Town? Won't you come on to Lonesome Town?
Thank you all so much. Again, I am my brother the Bear, and this is my family. Thank you, Friendship, for inviting us. That was our last song together as a group. I'm going to do one more song here for you the old school way, which was just me and a guitar. You guys are more than welcome to sit up here and join me.
Don't miss us.
But this is my family. If you see them running around here in the fairgrounds and in the property, go shake their hand, tell them hello. They're great people, and they gave me the inspiration that I do to travel around this country and sing these songs for folks and meet fantastic people like you all beardos. Go ahead. Thanks, though. So you guys all know me. You know I travel around quite a bit, and I love it. I love going to new towns and meeting new people and telling these stories to folks and finding some sort of freaking relation that we can all get along with. And I'll tell you, lately when I've been running around, there's a lot of scared people out there, friends. There's a lot of people that are worried about what's going to happen. There's a lot of people that are worried about their families, worried about their freedoms, worried about their country. And I'm a firm believer that if the world was composed of more beardos, it would be a much better fucking place. Because for one weekend out of a month, once a year, we all come here and we don't care what color you are, what skin, what country you come from, what religion you worship. we love the music and we love each other and we love hanging out. And it's a fantastic feeling. So I charge you all to take this feeling when you leave here with groggy heads and full hearts, to take it back out into the world, because it needs you right now, Beardos. That's for sure. And it's kind of a pity. So this song is for you, because you all inspire me to be the best person that I can be. So I thank you so much for listening. I thank you so much for welcoming my family to Whispering Beard. And we'll see you on down the road.
Isn't it a pity? Oh, isn't it a shame how we break each other's hearts and cause each other pain? How we take each other's love without thinking anymore, forgetting to give back. Oh, isn't it a pity? Some things take so long, and how can I explain when there's far too many people who can't see we're all the same? And because of all their tears, their eyes can't hope to see the beauty that surrounds us. Oh, isn't it a pity? Isn't it a pity? Oh, isn't it a shame how we break each other's hearts and cause each other pain when we take each other's love without thinking anymore, forgetting to give back. Oh, isn't it a pity? Forgetting to give back. Oh, isn't it a pity? Isn't it a pity? Oh, isn't it a pity? Love y'all so much. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic weekend. Thank you for welcoming my family here to the Whispering Beard. We'll see you guys out there in the grass. Thank you.
My brother the Bear, ladies and gentlemen, how about it? Man, unreal. Terrific, terrific. All right, y'all.
If no one can save you, we stand here to welcome you home. Oh, we welcome you home. Well, we welcome you home. Well, we welcome you home. Well, we welcome you home. Oh, we welcome you home. Oh, and lift up your voice. It does not need to sound pretty. It does not need to sound pretty. Hey, just real, baby. Just real, baby. Just real, baby. Just real, baby. Hey, 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 hey. Well, we welcome you home. Well, we welcome you home. Well, we welcome you home.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody. How about it for my brother, the Bear? What do you say? Goodness gracious. You know, that guy, we've been talking through the break and all various comments on all the platforms and stuff, talking about this guy and sort of the way he, you know, touches the people that really latch onto his music. And I know personally, you know, he played my wedding. You know, he came up to the hill here and played Jessica and I's wedding. And he's one of those perennial guys that everybody, all the beardos, ask my brother the Bear. He's coming back right. He's coming back right. He's coming back right. That's just, he's just one of those guys, man. He just writes an amazing song, and he's Dan Bear is a wonderful guy, and that set with the family was just such a special something to have, and really glad that all our technicians were able to capture that in such a wonderful way. Another thing Dan's doing, not only is he, you know, putting a set up here tonight, but he's putting all of his money, all of his donations are going back into the pot to these other musicians. Dan's been able to work through the virus outbreak here, and he said, man, I don't, you know, I just want to, I'm happy to put my music out there, and let's raise this money for these other guys that have lost it full time. And so Dan's out there. I think he's working on helicopters, if I'm pretty sure. So, man, we love you, buddy. Dan Bear, we love you and we miss you, and we thank you for your music. It touches a lot of people, and so we thank you so much. Folks, I'm Casey. We're going to move you right into the rest of the set here. Joe's Truck Stop coming up next. But first, a little announcement in case you missed it the first time around. All right, here we go.
We got the wind is our wheels, just like a dust devil. Don't know how to steer. Let's raise some hell, boys, and then disappear. So let's raise some hell, boys, and then disappear. Hey.
You can set my house on fire, baby. You can turn it into cinder and smoke, 'cause this house is mighty cold, and I feel like melting all the snow away. You can set my house on fire, baby.
Yeah, buddy. We're really excited about next week. All these wonderful artists, and we're starting to delve into some of these guys that have come through the Whispering Beard channel, and are sort of eating big time, as they say. And so we're really excited to have Tyler and the boys on. We're really excited about Joe Huber's set. All of you guys who were there live for Joe Huber's set for that. He's played the Beard a couple times. I believe that was the last time he played. Jeff, what year was that? Was that 2018 or 2017, his set? You don't have it in front of, okay. It's fine. We don't have it in front of us, but it was it was one of his headline late evening sets. And it's one of the longer sets. It's like an 80-something minute set, I believe. It's an amazing, amazing set, and we're really, really excited about putting that on. And then the newbie set, of course, if you guys remember, that was their inaugural show at the Beard. I had the privilege of playing saxophone with those guys that day, and it comes off as just as every bit as energetic as you would remember being there. So we're really, really excited about next week's show. And of course, we're excited about Tyler's show. That's his 2017 set. It's going to be his full set, top to bottom, including encores. And he has been generous enough to donate his money to Music Cares out of Nashville, that's helping nationally the exact same way Play It Forward's going. So not only are we going to be benefiting all of our wonderful charities that are already on Play It Forward, but now we are going to move into helping with Music Cares, with Tyler's set. And folks, this is just the beginning of the getting into all of this music we have. So we're going to be with you right now, I'll say, through between now and Memorial Day. I can't remember how we run on Thursdays, but we plan on running through May. All right. So we'll be seeing you here for the next few weeks. We've still got a little ways to go on sorting out just how soon people are going to be back to work, how soon musicians are going to be able to get back on stage, and guys are going to be able to get back behind the soundboard, and people are going to be able to get back into the studio and all of this stuff. We've got a lot of sorting out to do. And so we expect to be here for the next several weeks. So we hope you keep tuning in, especially tune in next week, of course. We're going to air 3 amazing full sets and just kick off leaving April in the dust, moving into May in style. So thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. You'll see all of the links down across the banner. A big thanks to all of our sponsors. Again, Mind Ignition, Lifeboat, ProSource Digital Media, Youth Audio, and of course, Play It Forward, our nonprofit here based in Cincinnati, pifcincy.org. You can go check out more about their mission, what they're out there to do. And we are really thrilled to pair up with them to get money back into the pockets of all of these musicians and production crews that have found themselves in very much need right now. So again, all of your donations are going to the bands you've seen tonight. Let's put down our drinks real quick. A big round of applause to the Whiskey Bed Valley Boys. Woo! Yes, sir. And again, a big round of applause to my brother, the Bear. Woo! Yeah, Dan. We love you, buddy. All those guys from Pee Wee Valley to down in Alabama where Dan's holed up right now, to right back here in Cincinnati, to wherever you're sitting right now. We hope you've enjoyed yourselves, and you are in for a treat, ladies and gentlemen. Our headliner for the evening, one of a good friend, one of many friends in the music community here in Cincinnati. But I remember the day that Joe Mascherette kind of stormed into the Cincy music scene, and man, it's just never been the same since. I'll tell you what, all for the better. He puts together a hell of a band, and you're about to see one of the best incarnations of some just hard-driving American country music that's out there today. Ladies and gentlemen, taking us home, Joe's Truck Stop. I'll see you on the other end. Stay tuned. Hashtag Beardo Campout. Share your pictures in the thread or in the event, whatever. But enjoy yourselves. Joe's Truck Stop. Woo!
This isn't the first rodeo for these gentlemen up on this stage. They just released a new album back in May called American Dreams. I highly suggest you go pick it up. Man, Joe, candidly, I'm between me and you, on a personal note. Tell nobody. Joe gave me a shirt, and I was going to wear it up here. I was going to be like, hey, check out this new merch, and I forgot. So I'm going to put it on after, when I take them off, I'm going to be wearing his brand new shirt. He's got some brand new shirts. He's got a brand new CD over here. Joe, I'll make it up to you somehow. Please forgive me. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome them back to Whispering Beard Folk Festival, Joe's Truck Stop.
How's it going, everybody? We're going to kick off with an old one because we're not going to do too many of those. So here's one about a guy named Johnny Boone from Marion County, Kentucky. It's a little early. Oh, where you, John Robert Boone? Oh, where you, John Robert Boone? Well, you've run off once again. Oh, where you, John Robert Boone? Run as fast as you can. Well, the cops coming after you. You are wanted, man. Say, run, Johnny, run as fast as you can. Well, you've lost them before and you can do it again. Yeah, you're head of the corporate mafia, moonshiner, son, and you don't know about nothing but trading what you grown. Won't buy the pigs, hell, they want you done, but we're all on your side. Just run, Johnny. And your footsteps can't be found. No tire tracks, no fingerprints, no murder means not a sound. And the local sympathize, well, now they've got your back, saying whatever they can say to keep you from being trapped. Yeah, you're head of the corporate mafia, moonshiner, son, and you don't know about nothing but trading what you brought. Or by the pigs, hell, they want you done. Well, we're all on your side, just run, John. Metro! Shiner, son, and you don't know about nothing but trading what you got. Woo! Won't buy the pigs, hell, they want you done, but we're all on your side, just run, Johnny. Yeah, we're all on your side, just run, Johnny. Thank y'all so much. I gotta get a clip-on tuner here. I'm just gonna let you know, if you get one of these Iller Bags venue DIs, the tuner's a piece of crap. Everything else is great about it, but if there's any LR Bags reps here, you get on that, alright? That thing sucks. Also, you should endorse me. Because they're also expensive. Alright, hold on. I need a snark endorsement. For the most part, we're going to be doing kind of a rock and roll set here. We hope you don't mind. It's about 2 o'clock here, Friday, at the Whispering Beard Folk Festival. Surrounded by friends. We're all going to get sweaty. Might as well start early. I know you already started drinking, so. All right, we're going to do another one from the... Well, actually, This is gonna be our first one from the new album. This one's called "Don't Go to College If Your Guitar's Not in Tune." That's why I dropped out. All right, here we go. This one's called "Don't Go to College." Don't go to college, go live in the woods. Keep in touch with your grandma and let her know you're doing good. You gotta learn to take care of yourself before you go out trying to make a buck in this world where a dollar's worth a dime. Get on up to the mountains, go the highest you've been. Take a look at the world below and look up to the sky. See the freedom, see it before you. And when you come back down, take some with you before you go. Getting out to the ocean when the water's cold. Take all your clothes off when you get to the shore. Jump right in and swim on out and roll on with the waves and let it cool your restless way. And when I reach the heaven and I meet the one, well, I hope to thank her for all she's done. If she won't throw me a bone, help me pay off my student loan, well, I don't mind. I'll just roll up a bone of my own. Roll it up, Harold. Keep it going. Harold Kennedy, everybody here. What was I saying? Don't go to college. Go live in the woods. Keep in touch with your grandma. Do it. Let her know you're doing good. You gotta learn to take care of yourself before you go out trying to make a buck in this world where a dollar's worth a dime. Thank you so much. I'm gonna lose this hat during the set. This was gifted to me, and one of the things that I was told was you gotta wear this at the beard. And I was like, I don't know if you remember what my show's like, but I'm gonna lose it. A few songs in, that thing's gonna go flying. So I was gonna wear a different hat underneath it so I'd be ready. But I'm gonna start headbanging at some point. It's because it might end up on your head out there. All right, that's called a false start in musical stage terms. Anybody here a fan of Bob Wills? All right, that's the most I've gotten ever. So good, great. It didn't seem like much, but it was. Thank you. I love Bob Wills. Huge influence for me musically as a band leader, entertaining attitude, all these things. I might not be quite as flamboyant as he is, but still nonetheless, I assure you, heavily influenced. This song is our little tribute to him. It's a tribute to the old culture of dancing. Do you guys remember dancing? It seems like you do, because I saw y'all last night at the Hoot and Holler show. And I see some of you guys getting down this early, so I appreciate that. But a lot of people don't remember there's a thing called dancing. This is about that. And what can happen if you just reach out to someone. You say, yo, I would like to dance with you. How about it? It's called Knockin' Boots. It's on the new CD. Getting off work, gonna hit the town just as soon as that sun goes down. Just a little drive, not far to go, about a mile more, and I'm at the show. Well, I'm looking for this gal I know likes to swing out on the floor. Here's hoping I can find a way. Knock some boots till the break of day. Knocking boots, knocking boots. Yeah, ring balls in Cowtown, we're all getting down. Knocking boots, knocking boots. Till the morning like I'm shining bright. We've long lost out that neon light. Yeah, knocking boots. Well, I reached out and caught her hand, spun around and I made a fan. She spun me back, she spun me fast, pulled back her hand, she smacked my ass. Caught myself, she got me good. We fell right back into the groove, feet straight, stomping on sweat damp wood, feels just like a dance floor should. Knocking boots, knocking boots. Yeah, big balls in Cowtown, we're all getting down. Knocking boots, knocking boots. Till the morning like I'm shining bright. We've long lost out that neon light. Yeah, knocking boots. Andrew McFeeters on the swinging banjo, everybody. You remember Harold? Cradle left, she said, alright, roll back in, and we both held tight, eyes all bright, with smoke stained light, the band kept playing, and we felt alright. Well, I pushed her out, spun around, she pulled me in, my ear to her mouth, she said, if you feel like I feel too, come on home and let's knock some boots. Knocking boots, knocking boots, yeah, big balls in Cowtown, we're all getting down. Knocking boots, knocking boots. Said if you want to get along like me, knocking boots in your favorite key. Well, it won't come out of the blue. You gotta ask someone to dance with you. You're knocking boots. Thank you, thank you. Let's keep it swinging. Let's do banjo. Okay. We're gonna replace the banjo with banjo. All right, we're gonna keep it swinging here just a little bit. Key of A, everybody following along. Second fret. Get your capos up. All right. Well, hot damn. Whispering Beard. 2000, whatever it is. We're here. We made it. It's so good to be here with y'all. I'm surrounded by people I love. People have been so supportive of me. People and my friends and the musicians I love. I've been in Catfish's ear for years now, hanging out with the folks will be like, you guys gotta book the Hoot and Hollers. They're my favorite band. One of my favorite bands. They're like one of the best rock and roll bands. Funnest bands you can see, and it was so fun to have them out here in the field yesterday. What's that? Oh yeah. I fought for their cause, man. Anyhow, so this next song is on the new CD here too. It's called The Banjo Pickin' Tobacco Spittin' Gal, and I gotta preface it with just a short version of the story here. I don't know if any of y'all know a couple named Paul and Peggy Milazzo. Anybody here? Yeah. Paul Peggy fans. Paul and Peggy come out and see me play every Tuesday. This bluegrass gig that when I'm in town at Sis's on Monmouth and Newport. Yeah. Newport. Connor. What's up, man? Anyhow, one week Paul told me a story about a girlfriend he had. His girlfriend was a really great banjo player, and she also loved dip. And I was on the radio last week. I said she had a gnarly dip habit, and the interviewer stopped me and was like, for the people that don't know what that is, could you explain? I was like, I think most folks get it. She liked dip tobacco, and she enjoyed playing the banjo. And Paul told me this story about this girlfriend of his, and I was like, man, that could be a song. So I wrote this song for his weird old girlfriend, the banjo picking, tobacco spitting lady. The song's called The Banjo Picking, Tobacco Spitting Gal. It goes like this. Hit it! Everybody, this is Aaron Cordell here on the drums. Give a round of applause. This isn't the only time you're going to see this beautiful man here. He might let his hair down later, but not for this set. 1, 2, 1, 2. Well, she smells real good like TV dinner. She's always polite like you just met her. She don't believe in Jesus, says she knows better. She's my banjo picking in the back and spitting gal. Well, she gets high on apple pie. She'll brew up shine that'll make you whine. She's a Renaissance woman with a nasty lip. My banjo picking in the back and spitting gal. She rips the vibe with a lip who dip. She'll fix the fine habit, shaking her hips. She don't give a damn and she never will. She grows from the back way up on the hill. And if you see her coming, don't be alarmed. It's hard to resist such a natural charm. She's big and strong, stands up straight. She's my banjo picking in the back and spitting gal. She loves singing, y'all see it yourself. It's no everyday thing, all that. If it don't get in the way, don't fly her mouth. Well, I wish I could say, but Lord knows it's sad to see how does she sing so tune with so few teeth. Well, call that a scientific anomaly. Actually, she calls it that. She's crazy. She's my banjo picking a back and spitting. She rips the vibe with a lip, with a dip. She'll pitch the fine after shaking her hips. She don't give a damn and she never will. She grows from the back way up on the hill and she loves me good. Loves me ragging. Don't want to say too much. Don't want to sound like I'm bragging. I'll just leave it at that. My story about my banjo picking in the back and spitting. Thank you all so much. Get back in tune here. Let's do Dream. Alright. It's just not, yeah. We're going fast up here. Alright, thank y'all so much. This is so great. Love y'all. Well, while I got a quick second, because we got to retune for the key of E, I do want to give a shout out to a really special someone here in the local Cincinnati music scene. I'm not used to this hat yet. I just got him. I got this fancy bottle of some of my favorite bourbon, and I'd like to give it to Robert Fugate over here, whose birthday is tomorrow. He has worked on so many amazing records here in Cincinnati. He runs stage here, the Monitors, all weekend. I just got to record a record with him for Chelsea Ford. When you see him, you give him a hug, give him a kiss, wish him a happy birthday, give him your bourbon. Because he's going to drink it all on Sunday when the music's over. All right, cool. We're going to do a song here that's also off the new CD. It's called Dreamin'. And this one here is a kind of a commentary on society in my weird sort of way that I do stuff like that. There we go. Come on, string. There we go. How things were. Wide blue eyes wondering what's next and what's the work. And I've known it in myself, seen it everywhere I go. There ain't no time to think about it, no time to know. And what's happened to you? What's happened to everyone? Where has all the time gone? Too much going on. Get along. No one cares to contemplate. Ain't no time to think about it, no time to relate. Does it even matter the way things are going? No, it won't be long till the way we know it's gone and the cracks starting to show. Ain't no time for thinking, the ship's already sinking. You gotta get it straight before it's too late and we're all left turning through the ages. everything you've known's drifted off like a song. And will you be there for yourself when you need help? Will you try your best to help someone who can't help himself? And who will see the soil and whose faith a farming feet? Be reft of any spoils just to keep upon our feet. And how can we go on alone with all that hate, alone with all that money, but it just don't mean a thing? But does it even matter the way things are going? No, it won't be long till the way we know is gone and the cracks starting to show it. Ain't no time for thinking, the ship's already sinking. You gotta get it straight before it's too late for all that turning through the ages. Yeah, you gotta get it straight before it's too late for all that turning through the ages.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much. Aaron. All right. What's up, Augie? Augie's up here and reminds me of a funny story I can tell you real quick. Everyone know Beth Brackman is? While we're up here, we're just gonna give shout outs to all these people that deserve them. All of you do, but especially Beth Brackman, because she prints all the shirts for the beard. She prints all the shirts for the tillers,
the
Joe's
banners,
truck stop, the banners.
right
She
behind
designed
us.
the posts. She did so much. She is always working, always doing so much. She's always looking out for the bands and the folks that are working with her. So I don't know where she's at, but we love you. She just printed some new Joe's Truck Stop shirts for us, and we got those over there. There's another reason I brought Mary Beth up, but I don't remember why. She's awesome. That's probably why. Oh yeah, Augie. That's right. So Augie's wearing this tiny Joe's Truck Stop shirt, right? And one time, one of the first times I hit her up, Beth, for shirts, I was like, all right, I saw a sale at Michael's for t-shirts, and I'm just gonna go get all these black shirts, and then you could print them for me. We don't have to wait on like ordering them. So she's like, all right, cool. I go to Michael's, I get these really cheap shirts, and I'm psyched. I'm like, these, I'm saving like $2 a piece. And then I drop them off at Beth's place, and she texted me a couple days later, and she's like, Joe, you do know that all the t-shirts you buy were all children's sizes. I had small through double XL for kids, or something like, it was ridiculous, and like 10 of each, and it took so long to sell those. I think Augie's got his for free. Anyhow, funny story. All right, we're gonna do another one of the more rockin' ones from this new album. Cheers, everybody. I'm just kind of still getting over a respiratory infection, so if you've been noticing, there's been a little bit of screaming going on. There's going to be some more. I'm going to make some changes, going to do some rearranging. Won't ever have you back again. This time I'm taking the high road, leaving you behind. Well, you've used me up so many times before, and ain't never long till you're knocking at my door. Why can't you understand? I ain't your fool anymore. Just so you could have a friend while I've been wasting my time acting like you ain't done me wrong. Well, I'm gonna make some changes, gonna do some rearranging. Won't ever have you back again. This time I'm taking the high road, leaving you behind. And the next time you come calling, I'll make the time on some more highway. You can hop on your high horse, mama, but you ain't ever catching up with me. gonna do some rearranging. Won't ever have you back again. This time I'm taking the high road, leaving you behind. I'm gonna make some changes, gonna do some rearranging. Won't ever have you back again. This time I'm taking the high road, leaving you behind. Yeah, I'm taking the high road, I'm leaving you behind. Thank you. All right, now we'll slow it down. All right. Let's see, who else do I need to talk about while I'm up here? Oh, man. Oh, I do want to say we got these new CDs, they're $10. We got t-shirts printed by Mary Beth Brackman. We've got hats from Weimer Designs from here in Indiana. Give a shout out. Someone told me to do that. Oh yeah, that's right. Thanks, Teresa. I'll get to that. If you guys can remind me of anything I'll forget up here, please do, because I will forget. We also got patches. We got hats, 3 different colored hats. We got a bunch of cool stuff. Go check it out. We got pins for the people that like pins. Check it out. How many of you are from the Cincinnati area? Cool. Us too. And the reason I bring that up is because back in the day there was a really great record label called King Records. Y'all ever heard of it? King Records had the music of James Brown, the Stanley Brothers, Hawkshaw Hawkins, country, bluegrass, funk, and soul, all sorts of really cool stuff. And one of their musicians, Hawkshaw Hawkins, had a song called Put a Nickel in the Jukebox. And I was at a diner the day of a breakup, and the diner had a jukebox, and the only music on that jukebox was old, sad country duets in like crappy early 2000s country. So I pretty much, I'd listen to those old duets, and I'd be in there with my girlfriend at the time. We'd get breakfast, and then the day of the breakup, I was in there, and I was sad, and I didn't want to hear those songs, and I started writing this song on a napkin. It's called Don't Put a Nickel in the Jukebox. It's a story song, so. Well, this morning, my baby left me, and that's why I'm sitting here with nothing to say. So don't put a nickel in the jukebox. I couldn't stand to hear those sad old songs today. Well, I've been here so many times with her, but I've never walked in here felt like this before. We put in our rolls, grab our singles and our quarters, and I light us a smoke to share, and the jukebox revved its motor. But this morning my baby left me, and that's why I'm sitting here with nothing to say. So don't put a nickel in the jukebox. I couldn't stand to hear those sad old songs today. And the record spun. George and Tam, and Conway and Loretta, Merle and Bonnie, and Parner and Dolly, and Emmy and Rodney, Johnny and June, and Waylon and Jesse, in the diner for two. But this morning, my my baby left me, and that's why I'm sitting here with nothing to say. So don't put a nickel in the jukebox. I couldn't stand to hear those sad old songs today. No, I couldn't stand to hear those sad old songs today. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna do one by myself real quick. Wearing that hat, it'd get too distracting. Just gonna make sure I'm back in tune. I'll give a shout out to Jamin Zyler. Where you at, Jamin? Somewhere. I saw him a little bit ago. He was back there. Jamin, I don't know if y'all know him. He's one of the greatest guitar luthiers and just person to be there to work on your instruments that I know of in this area or have known ever. And he's set up backstage actually changing strings and doing setups for bands that are playing all weekend, make sure their guitars sound great. So that's such an amazing thing to have. And he actually put some work in my guitar last night. I appreciate him for it. So thanks, Jamin. Love you, man. All right. I need a sip of water. So I don't know about you guys, but I've got two heroes in my life. One of them is my grandma, and the other one is Willie Nelson. Yeah, grandma's Willie Nelson. But this song's not about Willie Nelson. This song's about my grandma. My grandma, she was born in Ukraine and ended up moving to Russia around the time of the Holocaust. And she lived there until she was 50 years old. And now she's lived in the States for about 42 years. She's 92 years old, and she's the most badass person I know. She has been through more shit than anybody I've met just so that me and my siblings and our couple cousins can do things like this and like live really amazing lives and get to be surrounded by amazing communities. And I feel for her sometimes because sometimes I worry that she might feel like, man, that was a lot of trouble for these motherfuckers. Yeah. But she seems to like me a lot. And we have a great relationship. And she was there for me as a parental figure when I really needed one. So I owe a lot to her. And since she's survived survived the Holocaust, she had to cut off her own thumb because she didn't have proper health care in Russia. And she came to the States. She got stabbed and she got hit by an ambulance. And ironically enough, the ambulance had to wait for another ambulance to come to pick her up and take her to the hospital. And at the time, she was carrying a 20-pound bag of raw meat. And we don't know why. And she doesn't remember why. But she had 20 pounds of raw meat on her. And everyone was... It was typical of my grandma. Survived some crazy shit and was carrying a 20-pound bag of meat while doing it. So anyhow, I wrote this song just to pay tribute to her and all the effort that she went through for me. This is brand new, so I've only played this out like a couple times, so there's a bug on my ear. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything you had to do. Thank you for taking my life in your hands. Thank you. Thank you for all the love that you've given. Thank you for all the days that went missing, working your fingers to the bone, trying to find a home for your two boys and you. From behind that curtain, no one could just walk on through. But you. Thank you. Thank you for showing me a way. Thank you for not pushing me away when I was in time of need, looking for someone to help me realize my dreams. You gave me will when I felt like I could hardly breathe. Thank you. And I know that so much of it was hell, but look at us now, I'd say we're doing well because of you. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for all the shit that you've been through. Thank you for taking my life in your hands. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. Where's the band? Come on, come on. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm trying to start playing that one out, and kind of new to finger picking a lot too. So, thanks for clapping. Yeah, love my grandma too. Hopefully she'll be able to make it out here next year. All right, we're gonna do one here.
Hi, Mom. This is Grandma.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
Hey,
Mom
Dave.
and Carolyn came down.
Yeah, Carolyn. Give a round of applause for Dave's mom came out. She's a grandma too.
I just embarrassed the shit out of her.
Hey, everyone, keep applauding for all grandmas that are here today, that were here yesterday, that we love and we miss. All right, cool. We're gonna do a song here. This one's also from the new album. Yeah, all right. So this song goes out to all our friends on the road, all the folks that are playing here this weekend, all the folks that travel for work, the folks that are truck drivers, pilots, whatever you do. If you're away from home, you might be able to relate to some of the things I sing about in this song. But for all the great things about being on tour and being a musician, there's plenty of weird stuff that you deal with that is not the norm for most people in their career choices. And anyhow, let's get into that a little bit. It's not easy to be away from home and then come back and have a family and do all these things. And cheers and respect to everyone that makes a living that way, and for their family members that make it work. Mostly I'm talking about my band members' families that let them play music with me. This is the title track from the new album. It's called American Dreams. Well, I'm trying to get some sleep, trying to get some rest. You know, it's been a while. I've been running around this country so long. I've been through Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston. Shit, man, wrong song. Like I said, it's been a while and I'm trying to get my head on straight. Well, that collection man's been calling me for days and I still gotta pay my rent. Well, I'm home for 3 days and 2 of them I'm working before I'm on the road again. Well, that ain't enough time to keep my home life going and tie up all of my loose ends. Well, my baby keeps complaining, you know, she keeps saying that I ain't calling home enough. So I'm trying to get my life together, hell, the best that I can, live by the wheel of a van. Well, it ain't easy, but you get what you put in. Well, my life will be full of living and losing, but I never let that do me in. Y'all, hell can't stop me, it's just the way that I've always been. I'm gonna live this way, I get to die this way, running the highways of American dreams. Come on! done everything I could do. Well, it ain't like rampant, might be downright gambling, hoping that it'll all pay off. Yeah, I lay on futons, floorboards, couches, and dog beds, wishing that I could doze off. This is my 9 to 5, best that I could find. I'm gonna make it work, I ain't got much else in life. Gonna hit the road, gonna another night, gonna hope old Desi don't put up. It ain't easy, but you get what you put in. Now life will be full, living and losing, but I never let that do me in. Oh, hell can't stop me, it's just the way I've always been. I'm gonna live this way, I get to die this way, running the highway, up American train. Yeah, to live this way, I get to die this way, running the highway, yeah, up American train. Thank you. Oh, damn. Losing my voice. Whew. All right, I gotta give a shout out to everyone on the stage real fast. Dave Hathaway on the bass is singing some vocals here. Aaron Cordell on the drums. This is the only time you'll see him. He's gonna be playing with about 82 other bands this weekend. Over here, Andrew McFeeder's on the banjo. Congratulations to Andrew. He just got married. Ladies, that's right, ladies. This banjo player is taken, all right? Y'all lay off, all right? And all the way here on the right side, Harold Kennedy, everybody. Doing what some thought was humanly impossible. All right, anyhow, let's see, what else do I have to say? We got some shows coming up. We're playing at Kicking It on the Creek, which is sold out. But you might, you work some favors, you might be able to find your way in. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not saying talk to me about that, but there's a lot, Anyhow, so September 16th, we'll be at the Southgate House opening for modern country legend Wayne Hancock. So come on out, see that show. And then we'll be back there at the end of the month for a little show in the lounge, but we'll be announcing that this week. It's going to be fun. What else? I think that's everything. All right. Thank you all so much. We love you. We're going to do an old song here called Everybody's Truckin'. And this is an old song that's has an interesting place in history, and we're going to try and recreate the way it was originally recorded some 70 years ago. So anyhow, I hope you all enjoy yourselves. Happy Whispering Beer. Love you all so much. This has been amazing. I think we all needed this. Come grab you a CD. This is going to be fun. Trucking, everybody's swinging and fucking, trucking. Everybody's doing it now. Well, everybody's singing and trucking. Everybody's swinging and fucking, trucking, fucking. Everybody's doing it now. Down in Friendship on the street, you can see those beardos meet. See everybody everywhere they go. You can hear them singing out the audio. Oh, everybody's singing and trucking. Everybody's swinging and trucking, fucking. Everybody's doing it now. better. They're singing it. Here, wait, hold on. No, that's not. All right, here, one more time. Well, everybody's swinging a truck. Everybody's swinging a fucking. Trucking. Everybody's doing it now. See all the people, they're swinging a fucking. Everybody's swinging a trucking. Fucking. Everybody's doing it now. Well, now down on the corner on the street, you can see those beardos in BC. Everybody everywhere they go. You can see them singing howdy howdy ho, and everybody's swinging a truck. Everybody's swinging a fucking. Trucking. Everybody's doing it now. Hold on, I gotta hear you. You guys know the words now? It's pretty easy, right? So I say trucking, you say trucking, right? Alright, grab it back here. Let's try that again, alright? We'll come back around to the A part here. Alright, here we go. Let's do it together. Well, everybody's swinging a trucking. Everybody's swinging a trucking. Trucking, yeah. Everybody's doing it now. Well, now everybody's swinging a trucking. Everybody's swinging a fucking. Trucking. Everybody's doing it now. Well, now everybody's swinging a trucking. Everybody's swinging a fucking. Trucking. Everybody's doing it now. Well, everybody's swinging a trucking. Thank y'all so much for Joe's Church Time. Stick around the newbies. Crystal Peterson, Justin Wells gonna be your home. McKinley, there's so much good music. Love y'all so much. Thank you.
Joe's Truck Stop, ladies and gentlemen. Check it out, I found it, y'all. You can go buy this brand new shirt right over here.
That is so soft.
Man, it is. Feels so soft against my skin. I just got out of the creek, Joe. I'm still wearing some of Lawfree Creek.
Soft.
Oh, man. I know I found it. I know. I actually thought I lost it for a minute, but I wasn't going to say that, but we're all friends here.
All right. Oh, yeah, man. I do look a lot better. Thanks, Jeff. Jeff added color to me. Ladies and gentlemen. How about it for Joe's Truck Stop? What do you say about that? Goodness gracious. Harold Kennedy. Man, Harold, I hope you hear this. Damn, Harold. That was really good. Sure do appreciate you. Sure do appreciate you, Joe. Joe Mascherette, everybody. He's one of the most talented musicians on the Cincinnati scene right now. I'll tell you what, he plays just about all of it. He writes it. He sings it. He does it all. We sure appreciate those guys. Sure appreciate my brother, the Bear, Dan Bear. Absolutely one of the best songwriters we've ever had at the Whispering Beard. We were all chatting about this through the break. And it's no joke. It's him and Guy Clark are two of the guys that get you the most. And they're both the upper echelon of the writers and singers of their songs at the Beard. So we thank Dan very, very much for having his music on the show tonight. And, of course, our good buddies from Pee Wee Valley, the Whiskey Bent Valley Boys. That is a good old-fashioned boot stomping, have fun, dance in your seat or get out of your seat and dance kind of music. And we sure appreciate those fellas for joining us on the show tonight. Remember, all of the donations that are coming in here are going toward the musicians that you've seen tonight via Play It Forward. Our very good friends based out of Cincinnati, Ohio, helping musicians here for over a decade in their time of need, and now their cause is obviously more prevalent than ever in our lifetime. And so we thank them so much for partnering up. So every single donation that you make goes toward Play It Forward and the musicians and the production crews for these videos here tonight. So it's a team effort, and we're just trying to kind of get some money in the pockets of the people who are missing it the most right now, while we're all sitting at home sort of figuring out how to stay healthy and go forward from here. Big thanks to our sponsors here tonight. Again, you'll see the credits at the end of the show right here, Mind Ignition. We thank you so much. Muth Audio, Brian Muth, and all of his production crew who brings in the PAs, Rob and Alex from Mind Ignition. They mix the sound, record the sound the day of, and that's why we're here today. It's a partnership between the two of them, so thank you so much. Misty and Jeff over at Lifeboat Digital Media, based there in Covington, Kentucky. We thank you guys so much. We can't wait to hug all of these necks in person next time we see them. They've done all this great work, multi-angle camera, the day of the festival, and then all this production on the back end. And again, ProSource Technology Solutions out of Westchester, Ohio, giving us the virtual computer and the bandwidth and the IT help to bring a almost flawless I mean, you just can't ask for a better streaming quality than what we're trying to give you here. And we're so, so thankful to ProSource for their help in doing this. So real quick before we get out of here, you've seen the promo, but don't forget, we're going to be here next week. We've got a wonderful show for you. The Newbies kicking it off promptly at 7-ish or so. And then following that is going to be the headlining set of Joe Huber. So that's going to be like an 80-minute set or so, and then about 9:30 we're going to kick off with the 2017 set of Tyler Childers and the Food Stamps. So it's going to be a terrific show next Thursday. Doors opening at 6:30 p.m. Come on in, get in early. Again, if you've been hanging out with us, take a shot of your campsite here in the quarantine land. Hashtag it, Beardo Campout. Hashtag Beardo Campout. We're just going to start gathering those. We're going to share pictures of what folks are doing at home in between some of these sets and things like that. And, you know, we're just trying to have fun. We're trying to do a little bit of engagement with you, and we want you to engage back with us, okay? Let's see, what else is there to say? Check out the local music in your scene here this week and this weekend. If you find yourself at home, sticking at home through the weekend, find something local to tune into. Even if it's just for, you know, half a set, tune in, see what's going on, say thank you. If you got $2, throw them $2. I'm telling you, if 100 people threw someone $2, that makes a night worth having. And it means the world to these musicians who are trying to kind of keep it going. So, you know, search them out. Search out your friends and search out your comrades there in good music and try to support them through this, okay? Let's see, is there anything else? Let's see, stay healthy, stay active, don't park in the church parking lot on Sunday morning, or you will get towed. The good Lord forgives a lot, but he does not forgive parking in the church parking lot unless you are attending the service. All right? All right. We will see you back here on Thursday. Until then, I tip my hat to you. I'm Casey Campbell. We'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye.
We got the wind is our wheels, just like a dust devil. Don't know how to steer. Let's raise some hellboys and then disappear. So let's raise some hellboys and then disappear. Hey.
You can set my house on fire, baby. You can turn it into cinder and smoke. 'Cause this house is mighty cold and I feel like melting all the snow away. You can set my house on fire, baby.